Welcome back to Snoozy Facts, where big ideas drift gently into sleep. Tonight, we're exploring something strange, something invisible, something that might not even exist. Nothing. Not just empty space, not just silence, but the idea of true nothingness. What does it mean to say there's nothing there? Can science describe it? Can the mind imagine it? And is nothing ever really empty? In this episode, we'll gently unravel the mystery. What philosophers and scientists mean by nothing. How the universe might have emerged from it. Why our brains react so strongly to emptiness. And whether true nothingness is even possible. So, settle in, dim the lights, and let's explore the void. One quiet thought at a time. Learn something new while you snooze. Let's begin. Part 1. What do we mean by nothing? Let's begin with a word we all use, but rarely understand. Nothing. It sounds simple. It feels empty. But the moment we try to define it, it slips through our fingers. We say things like, "There's nothing in the box. There's nothing on my mind. I've got nothing to say." But is that true? The box has air. Your mind has silence. And even saying nothing is something. In everyday language, nothing is shorthand for absence. No objects, no sound, no movement. But absence is still a condition. It still has shape. It still has context. If you walk into an empty room, you might say, "There's nothing here." But the room has walls. It has temperature. It has gravity. It has potential. So what do we really mean? Philosophers have wrestled with this for centuries. In ancient Greece, Parmenides argued that nothing cannot exist, because to speak of it is to make it real. Aristotle agreed. He said nature abhors a vacuum, that true emptiness is impossible. But Democritus disagreed. He imagined atoms moving through a void, a space between things, a kind of nothing that allows motion. Fast forward to modern times, and the debate continues. In logic, nothing is a placeholder. In math, it's zero. In physics, it's the vacuum. But none of these are truly empty. Zero is a number. A vacuum is a field. And logic? Well, logic is built on structure. Even silence, often called nothing, is full of subtle sound. The hum of electricity, the beat of your heart, the whisper of your breath. So maybe nothing isn't a thing. Maybe it's a boundary, a limit of language, a placeholder for what we can't yet grasp. We crave it, we fear it, we meditate on it, we dream of it, but we never truly touch it. And yet, we keep trying. We build empty rooms, we chase silence, we imagine the void. Because somewhere, deep inside, we sense that nothing might hold the key to everything. science. In philosophy, nothing is a paradox, but in science, it's a playground. Let's begin with space. When we look up at the night sky, we see stars, planets, galaxies, and vast stretches of blackness between them. That blackness feels like nothing, but it's not. Even the emptiest regions of space are filled with invisible fields, electromagnetic fields, gravitational fields, quantum fields. These fields are not just theoretical, they're measurable. They ripple, they fluctuate, they give rise to particles, even in the absence of matter. This brings us to one of the strangest ideas in physics, the quantum vacuum. In quantum mechanics, the vacuum isn't empty. It's a seething, restless ocean of potential energy. Particles pop in and out of existence. Virtual photons, electrons, quarks. They appear, interact, and vanish, all within fractions of a second. This isn't science fiction. It's been observed. It's part of how the universe works. So, even in the deepest void, there's activity, there's fluctuation, there's something. Now let's go bigger. Cosmologists believe the universe itself may have emerged from nothing. Not from a point in space, not from a cloud of gas, but from a quantum fluctuation in a vacuum. In other words, the Big Bang might have been a spontaneous event in a field of nothing. This idea is still debated, but it's supported by math, by models, by the strange behavior of quantum fields. It suggests that nothing is not the absence of everything, but the potential for anything. Even time itself may have emerged from nothing. Before the Big Bang, there was no space, no time, no before. Just a singularity, or perhaps a quantum foam, a probabilistic haze where the laws of physics had not yet crystallized. From this haze, space expanded, time began, matter formed, and the universe unfolded, all from nothing. But science doesn't stop there. In mathematics, we have the number 0. 0 is not just a placeholder, it's a concept, a symbol of absence, a tool for calculation. Without 0, we couldn't do algebra, we couldn't measure temperature, we couldn't balance equations. 0 is the mathematical face of nothing, but even it has structure, rules, behavior. So again, even our most precise tools can't escape the paradox. Nothing is never truly empty. And yet, scientists keep trying. They build vacuum chambers. They remove air, heat, light. They isolate atoms. They chase the purest emptiness possible. But even in these chambers, quantum fields remain. Particles flicker. Energy hums. The void resists being void. So what does science say about nothing? It says that nothing is full of possibility, that emptiness is never truly empty, and that the universe itself may be a ripple in a field of nothing. And that maybe, just maybe, nothing is the most creative force of all.
Part 3. How we experience nothing. We've explored how philosophers define nothing and how scientists measure it. But what about us? How do we feel it? how do we experience it? Let's begin with silence. Imagine sitting in a quiet room. No music, no voices, just stillness. At first, it feels peaceful. Your thoughts slow down, your body relaxes. But then, something strange happens. You start to notice things. The hum of a light, the creak of a floorboard, the sound of your own heartbeat. Silence isn't empty. It's full of subtle sensations that only emerge when the noise fades. Now imagine floating in water, eyes closed, ears submerged, no gravity, no sound. This is sensory deprivation, a way to simulate nothing. People describe it as calming or unsettling. Some feel weightless, others feel trapped. Some begin to hallucinate. Because when the world goes quiet, the mind gets louder. In meditation, we try to embrace nothing. We sit still, we breathe, we let thoughts come and go without grabbing them. The goal isn't to think of nothing, but to observe it, to notice the space between thoughts, between breaths, between moments. And in that space, some people feel peace, others feel fear, some feel infinite. And even in sleep is a kind of nothing. When we drift off, we lose awareness, we stop sensing, we stop thinking. But sleep isn't empty. It's full of dreams, of memory processing, of brain activity. And even in deep, dreamless sleep, the body is busy, repairing, regulating, resting. So again, nothing is never truly nothing. But why do we crave it? Why do we seek silence, stillness, emptiness? Maybe because the world is loud, busy, constant. And in the quiet, we find space to breathe, to reflect, to reset. Or maybe we seek nothing because it reminds us of something deeper, a place beyond words, beyond thought, beyond time. And yet, nothing can be unsettling. People fear the void, the blank page, the empty room, because nothing can feel like loneliness, like loss, like death. We fill our lives with sound, light, motion to avoid the silence. But sometimes in the quiet, we find clarity. So how do we experience nothing? We feel it in silence, in sleep, in meditation, in moments between moments. And in those spaces, we glimpse something profound. Not the absence of life, but the pause that gives it shape.
Part 4. Can true nothingness exist? We've explored what nothing means, how science tries to measure it, and how we experience it in silence, sleep, and stillness. But now we arrive at the final question. Can true nothingness ever exist? Let's begin with the mind. Try to imagine nothing. Not darkness, not emptiness, not a blank screen, just nothing. It's nearly impossible, because even the act of imagining requires something. A thought, a frame, a sense of self. The human brain is wired for presence, for pattern, for meaning. We can imagine vast emptiness. We can picture a void. But true nothingness, a state with no space, no time, no awareness, is beyond our reach. Even in sleep, we don't truly vanish. Our bodies continue to function. Our brains continue to process. And even in dreamless rest, there's activity. We may lose consciousness, but we don't become nothing. In science, the same paradox appears. The vacuum of space, once thought to be empty, is now known to be full of quantum fields. Particles flicker in and out of existence. Energy fluctuates. Forces ripple. Even the deepest void is alive with possibility. And in mathematics, we have zero, a symbol of nothing. But zero is not the absence of numbers. It's a number itself. It has rules. It has behavior. It allows subtraction, balance, and symmetry. It's the foundation of equations, of logic, of digital systems. So even our most precise tools cannot escape the paradox. Nothing is never truly nothing. Philosophers have long debated this. Some say nothingness is a concept, not a reality, a boundary of thought, a placeholder for what we cannot yet grasp. Others argue that nothingness is the default state, that existence is the anomaly, that the universe itself is a ripple in a sea of nothing. But even that sea must have rules, must have potential, must have something. And then there's the emotional side. We fear nothingness. We associate it with death, with loss, with oblivion. But we also seek it in meditation, in silence, in surrender. We crave the pause, the stillness, the space between things. Because in that space, we find clarity, we find peace, we find ourselves. So, can true nothingness exist? Maybe not in the way we imagine, maybe not as a total absence, but perhaps as a limit, a horizon, a whisper at the edge of thought, a reminder that even emptiness is full of wonder. Tonight, we explored nothing, not just the absence of things, but the idea itself, the paradox, the mystery. We asked what nothing really means. We saw how science fills the void with quantum fields. We felt how silence and stillness shape our experience. And we wondered if true nothingness can ever exist. If this episode gave you something to think about, even if that something was nothing, consider subscribing to Snoozy Facts. We explore big ideas in small, sleep-friendly steps. Every week, a new question, a new mystery, a new way to drift off a little wiser than before. So if you're still awake, tap subscribe, tap like, or just let the thought settle in. We'll be here next time with another gentle journey into the curious corners of the universe. Until then, sleep well, and remember, even nothing can be full of wonder. Good night.